Hello Taurus, this is going to be your reading for October 2019. October 23rd there will be, Sun enters Scorpio, excuse me. October 13th there will be a full moon in Aries, and Chiron will be retrograde for a while, so check your charts and see how that is relevant for you. This month for the reading, what I'd like to do is focus on how we can get you through this time. I mentioned in, I believe, August that the rest of 2019 was going to be difficult. And so instead of focusing on exes or things like that, what I'd like to do is make this an open reading. You can apply it where you need it. And what we really want to do is focus on you and how to make this time better for you. Taurus, I know you've been doing a lot of work in 2019. And astrologically, you've got a lot of nice things lining up for you. So when I was doing this reading, the word that came up for you, Taurus, was lenient. A little leniency. Let's see where that applies in here. Taurus, I think you've been integrating a lot of nice things. Where you've come from. Some times in your life that you did not have what you have now. I think for some of you there may be childhood issues that you still may be trying to make sense of, some trust issues, and there may be times when that makes you feel off balance. And those trust issues may affect some of your opportunities, your judgment. You have to think about that. People just say trust issues. I want you to think about how that plays out. Because when you are feeling like that, you have to make decisions in that state of mind. And, you know, that brings you to different places. Brings you to different places. Excuse me. And I think for you, Taurus, in the month of October, you may need to think about how you react in those moments, because it may be very aggressive. Taurus people, they're an earth sign. They don't believe in any BS. I mean, they're not going to sugarcoat it for you. But you have to remember, not everybody has that energy about them. And so, you know, if you're reacting from a place where you can see through somebody, even if you're right, which you may be, and you call them on it, you know, people will lie and do crazy things for all kinds of reasons. They're insecure. They're just a jerk. And most people don't react the way a Taurus will. A Taurus will just come out in a brutal sort of way, or what's perceived as a brutal way, and just tell you. They'll call you on it. You're a liar. I know you're a liar. You've been a liar since the 5th grade. Your hair is stupid. You're probably lying because your hair is stupid. And I'm out of here. And the person's like, wow, I knew I was lying. I had no idea my hair was stupid. And they're going to spend the next month looking at their hair, going to hairdressers, buying hair products, watching YouTube videos. And when they go and talk to someone else about you, the conversation about them lying never comes up. What comes up is that you said they had bad hair. And what a mean person you are. And so in some way now you've accidentally damaged your reputation because in that moment you couldn't find a way to be more diplomatic about what you had to say. Again, I'm not saying you're wrong. I mean, look, here, let's move this over. Look at this person. Hold on. I can't. Look at this person. Bye. And is his hair that great? No. I mean, his hair is fine, but... You feel what you feel, Taurus. Hello. Taurus. What do we have here? Polar opposites. Sun and the moon. No patience, Taurus, for you to wait for that sun to let that person call themselves out. You need to be the one to do it. You're like, nope, I'm not going to wait for the world to see that person for what they are. I am going to announce it so that everybody knows that the guy with the swords is a thief. Not going to wait. This card is female energy. In the long term, that's a problem, Taurus. Because then you are perceived as no better than the person that you are trying to expose. You see what I'm saying? And you may be driving decent people away. You think you're doing the right thing. This may be a bad habit that you may have to think about. Again, I'm not saying you're not right about your judgment call. But you know, you may be driving good relationships away, friendships, business people. Because really you want to be perceived as level-headed, even in the face of these people. Don't let these people take your control away, Taurus. You know, you want to be here. You want to be there. Where you are calmly considering a situation, even if it's someone who doesn't deserve it, not for their benefit, for yours. You see what I'm saying? Because then you get left out in the cold from this. You know, you should be bonding with people and you're not. Because now they're thinking, well, if I mess up a little bit, is this Taurus going to turn against me? Excuse me. Now again, here you are saying, well, your little mistake wasn't this, and I'm capable of judging that. And no, I would never announce to the world that they need to be aware of you, because there's a big difference between a small mistake and this guy. This guy is the worst. But they won't be aware of every little thing. They just won't. And really, you can't tell them about every little detail of these situations. And so all of the strength, that you have, it goes away. It's like taking the glass and turning it over. Now it's empty. Don't do that, Taurus. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it, my friends. So let's go a little further in. You want to be proactive, not reactive. Oh, here's the devil again. Oh, here's our friend. What does this mean? Bing bong. What does it mean? What does it mean? You need to go inside of yourself. Get really clear on what sets you off. Don't lie to yourself. You're not announcing it on, you're not putting it up for the world to see. So it doesn't matter what you come up with. Get real with yourself, Taurus. What sets you off? And it can be something little and it can be something petty. It does not matter. Because this is meant to serve you. We're here to put you in a good place. Get clear on the things that aggravate you. Use past situations. And then you have to give yourself something you can fall back on when people act this way in front of you. What can you do? Taurus, you have no... I just talked about this with the Cancer reading, about how, most people have a mask that they wear in front of other people. And there have been books written about this, where you certainly don't act the same way with your mother as you do your boyfriend or girlfriend, as you do with your boss. Taurus, you have no mask. You have no filter. Which I like, if I'm being honest. But you have to, just a little one. Just a baby one. Just a baby one, because, people, it's hard for them to digest the truth when it's just... Now here we have lots of cups. Here we have lots of wands. This is about giving yourself something you didn't have before. Taurus, you're either being very quiet and watching people to sum them up, and then when you form your opinion, you are just slaying them with it. It's like a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon. You're just opening your mouth, just burning the whole village down. Oh, Taurus. But again, it backfires in a way, because then the perception of you is that you're harsh. You may be judgmental. You're wrong for doing that. And it's affecting your relationships. It's making it hard to connect with people. And then it puts you in a space where you cannot understand why this happened. You're like, hey, I was being honest. Yeah, you were. Choose your words, Taurus. You have to pump those brakes. Pump it up. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Like the girl in that video with her fanny pack that was dancing so hard that I thought it would bounce right off her waist. And she had like the best hair. You need to do that. Channel that. Just, I mean, as this person is talking to you and they're just full of crap, just picture the most ridiculous thing if it keeps you in check. I don't care what it is. Because, you know, some of these people are trying to get that out of you. They know it's like a weak spot, so they're just... Don't give them that, Taurus. Don't give them that. You know, you're preaching to them that you're great. You're doing all these great things, and then they are leaving an imprint on you where now you have more trust issues because you're thinking, what is wrong with the world? I went ahead and told the truth and I got burned for it. It's not that you told the truth, Taurus. It's the way you told the truth. Understand? My loves, gentle. Bull with the horns. Everything in the china shop destroyed. Be a gentle bull. I know it's against, and I know it's against your nature. So you're going to have to do something that is against your nature. I want you to tell the truth. I want you to tell it gently. This is the dog. Dirty dog. That talks about loyalty. That can also be third party. Just remember, you're not wrong, but how you tell it. Fish. That talks about prosperity. You can bring more people in toward you if you can just turn that volume down a little bit. Just turn it down a little bit. Mermaid. All that glitters is not gold. You know, some people, and astrologically, I think I've heard some, I think I talked to you guys about the Leo King, and I think he and some other astrologers were talking about people that maybe are not on your side. You know, but this is what this reading was about. People that really are trying to get a reaction out of you. So you may think they're just being a jerk just for the sake of being a jerk, but there's another hidden agenda there, and that is trying to make you look foolish. Do not fall into that, Taurus. Don't do it. Don't do that. You don't need that. Taurus, you're better than that. Come on. You're the earth sign. You're one of them. You are the foundation. Your strength. I only wanted to do one card, but I guess we're not going to. Communicate clearly, but a little bit gentler, Taurus. Improving health. If you're not screaming and yelling, your health is better. Forgiveness. Ooh, Taurus. It's a rough one for you. You're stubborn. If you can't forgive the other person, forgive yourself for blowing your lid and do better next time. And this will lead you to abundance. All right? That's where we are. Taurus, leave something on the video. Subscribe if that's all you want to do. Leave a like. Leave something in the comments. A little sunshine. Leave a little sun shine emoji if you related to this, if this was you. If you understood some of what I talked about in this reading, just leave a little something. I wish you guys the very best of luck in October, and I can't wait to talk with you again in November. Remember, take this with you. We'll talk to you soon.